And push the jetway away, and we're going to let them know well, they already know we're already ready to go, so let's turn the anti-collision light on for that, and we should be great. Checklist-wise, let's do before it star checklist. Flight deck door waiting for
Well, this would
right
normally
now.
Be the first officer and
She'll let
captain.
us know here in a second. She's going to go ahead and close that for us.
Responsibility as far as the front half of the plane.
All right, thank you very much. All right, they're ready to push. We're waiting to confirm that they're set to go. There's the flight deck door right there. It's locked. CDU display is set. N1 bugs are checked, and IS bugs are checked. We did that. MCP, we've got auto throttle. We can now go to ARM. There it goes. IS Mach set to V2. ARM LNAV as needed. Need to turn LNAV on.
Which is basically
initial heading is set to 151. We can go to the next. Initial altitude is set 10,000 feet. Before start, procedure is good to go. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. He's going to start pushing back. We got a long push today, so we're going to keep the packs on for just a few moments. We're going to wait until we get all the way out. We have a long alleyway push and then a turn to the left of where we are right now. And then once we get out there, we'll fire up the engines.
If you're seated in an exit seat, please review the exit row responsibilities on the safety card. If you're unable or prefer not to perform these functions, please contact a flight attendant. Be happy to find you another seat.
This is just basically what's going on with the crew, everyone that's involved in doing ground, flight, and whatnot. And yes, if you've ever been on an airplane before, you know you have to really thank the crew, between the ground and the flight crew, to really get them.
Make sure your mask is secure before helping others. All right, beautiful. We are almost pushed out of the way, and we're going to go ahead
That's
and start
just me, though. I can't speak for others.
So let's go ahead and turn our packs to the off position. There we go. We're going to make sure that the bleeds are on, and we're ready to start engine number 2. So let's go ahead and set that over to ground. And we've got N2. That's what we want. We're waiting for 25% on N2 before we introduce fuel into the engine.
Another thing pilots have to do.
We're waiting on that right now.
Is for the engine to rotate.
There we go.
Like a.
There's 20.
Like a Beyblade effect.
There's 25.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
We'll set the parking brake. Let them disconnect.
Stand by.
Thanks again, and enjoy your flight.
And it's pretty much with any airline. Whether it be United, Delta, or even up here with us.
And hand signals will be on the left. We'll wait for him to tell us that. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1 next. Over to ground. We've got N2. Waiting for that to come to life. Same thing as before, waiting for 25%. So we add that fuel. It's going to get a hot start.
Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. There's 25. Add our fuel. It comes to life. There goes the tow. And we're going to wait for him to show us the pin here, so we know that that's been taken care of. And after they're pushed now, we can go ahead and turn our Lex on. Those are good to go. We'll do our flows. We got probe heat on. That's 2 good starts. We can see I'm doing that other stuff, but if you had a first officer, you'd be watching stuff too. We'd look for EGT, we'd look for N1 rotation, things like that.
Yeah.
That's good to go. So let's go ahead and turn our packs to the auto position and turn the APU bleed off here in a second. So we're going to go Gen 1, Gen 2, APU bleed off. APU goes to the off position there. Beautiful. And we'll do the before taxi checklist. So gens 1 and 2 are on. Probe heat is on. Wing anti-ice not needed, not needed. Pack switches are set to auto. Isolation valve is on auto. APU bleed is off. Engine's going to go to continuous. There we go. Both of those. Continuous. Start levers are idle. Second page, ground equipment's clear, verified. He showed us the pin, we just didn't see it. Flap lever will be flaps 5 for takeoff. 1, 2, 3. In transit, there's the light. We'll double check that in a minute. Flight controls, let's do them now. That's going to go to the systems page, and we'll go left. Neutral, we'll go right. We'll push this forward. We'll pull it back. We'll use our right rudder. We'll pull our left rudder like that. We have working rudder. We can tell based off of that. Now, out on the wing, you would see those lift up and then come back down if you were a passenger. Probably seen that before. Flight controls are checked, free and correct. Lower DU goes to blank, so we just hit it one more time. We have a blank DU. That's good to go. Beautiful. Next is going to be takeoff, so we're good for that right now. All we have to do is just do a little housekeeping here. Make sure everything's set. Flaps are 5, green light. Gears down, 3 green. Everybody is good up here. Upstairs looks great. All right. All we got to do now is just release the parking brake. We go
and good to go to the taxiway.
And we'll taxi down to runway 15 left.
Now, each airport will have its own arrival, runway, and then departing runways. And Jeff, you can agree with me on this one. Each airport has its own runway for departures and one for arrivals. That what you guys are hearing is the passengers for
the end of the runway. We'll go ahead and let them know.
Passengers for.
There we go. They now know that.
Before takeoff. And what the captain usually does when you're ready to go take off, he'll let the flight crew
All right, so before entering the runway, departure runway is correct, 15 left. Entering the runway, we'll do strobe lights, other lights, transponder. We'll put the transponder on TARA now. Let's go ahead and do that. That's good to go. We'll turn the landing lights and all that on here in just a few moments. Turn our runway turn-offs on now. Not too much further. Look at all the airplanes coming in to land. Right off our nose. That's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. We'll go down a couple more of these. We'll make a left, and then 15 left is right over there on the left.
This is from a passenger. And this is when your captain, first officer normally get good
All right,
plane.
we're going to be ready for our departure here. So we'll watch for traffic here. But we shouldn't have any landing on 15 left. That should be a takeoff only runway right now in as far as operations go. So let's go ahead and make sure that those are on. We have it set to strobe lights. And we have everything else on right now. We can turn the logo light on. Why not? All right, sweet. We're going to go ahead and make one final check here on the right. Make sure the flight line's clear. We're going to hold short right here at this line. And then we'll line up on 15 left.
Normally, if you hold, ATC would say, Air Canada 1694, port short. Because there's another plane landing.
As we start to get onto the runway, we'll hit ET for en route time. That's good to go.